over this sucker and show you the stuff that we're going to be looking at.
Alright.
And this is a 300 Win Mag.
Yes, sir.
You probably don't know the twist, right?
The what?
The rifling twist.
I think it's a 1 in 8.
Is it the 1 in 8?
I think. I can
On
look up the
Fierce
specs.
rifles and ours, I know I just set one up last week.
I'll be darned. I would have. They're on the Sammy specs is 1 in 10 on it, but a minor 1 in 8. It's not a problem. It would like the heavy bullets that way.
Jump on their website real quick. Would you call them? Verify it.
So,
'Cause it'll tell
well,
you
let me show you this part here first. So, the first thing I like to do is it's important to know how high your scope is from the muzzle. So, how I do that is I'm assuming this is 30 millimeter.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just double check. And that's 30 millimeter. Then I measure the bolt. This is 700 thousandths. I don't remember what that is in millimeters. Probably 20 or something. It's 18 millimeter. So what you do is you add those two, because we're looking for the middle of both of these.
Okay.
So you add those two together, and he's doing that right now. It's 18.
Oh, 18 millimeter?
Yeah. So
I
that's
didn't know what it was a millimeter.
48 millimeter. Then we divide that by 2, so that's going to be 24 millimeter. And then we need to know, so we're going to take that number, which is the middle of both of these. Half is half each, which will put you in the middle. Then we're going to measure from the bottom of the scope to the top of your bolt, and we're going to add that half number into this, so that we would be from the middle of your bolt to the middle of the scope. This is just the most accurate way to do it. And he's got that is 32 millimeters on the nose.
So that's 16.
So that is, what is that? 56.
Yeah.
56. You add them together. So we're going to add half the bolt and half the scope to the distance between them. And that'd be half the bolt and half the scope. You can kind of eyeball it, you know, like from where your ring is to the thing. But this is a real number, solid, hard number.
Yeah.
So then all we got to do is know what a 56 millimeter is in inches. Or I can input it that way, but I'm not gonna.
Well, then you have to change the damn.
Yeah, so what I always do is I just go on there and say, just a conversion, 56 millimeters, 2.204 inches. So you've got 2.2 inch scope height, which is pretty good. That's not all that low.
Okay.
It's pretty normal, average. So once we have that number, and this is an MOA scope, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, once we have that number, now I would recommend, I would rip all those little numbers off, but I guess we're rolling around. I don't know if we can read them, that's the problem. We'll try it. We'll leave them on there and we'll try it, but we'll try what you got.
Okay.
How far is this been going to? 600?
Yeah,
We'll try
600.
what you got at like a 500 and see where it hits.
See where it is.
And then we can see what the real number is and how much we got to tweak it. But really, when I collect data to start with, what you want is your twist rate, which is, it's not a huge difference in normal shooting ranges.
Okay.
As long as your bullet's stable, obviously.
Right.
But the scope height's really important because it changes your angle
Right.
of your bullet and where you're aiming. So if it's really low, it's gonna be a lot lesser angle, getting to 100 yards or wherever we sighted in at. And if it's really high, it's gonna be a lot higher angle. So that's
Hers does sit higher off the rifle.
okay. Where's
Make
that
it get-
one?
make it
Yeah,
get
let's
bigger.
go ahead and do that one
Do you
too.
know the last 4 digits of Gina's phone number?
Yeah.
It's making me type it in WPA.
4515.
4519.
15.
No. Confirm. Alright, I've demoted her for him.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, there's some mallards out there too, sitting with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are gonna see a lot of waterfowl. Wait till we shoot. You'll see a lot of them flying now.
Oh, really?
They're out of here. So you go in the evening time when you're sitting on the grass flat watching for bears, you'll see just swarms of mallards and and Canadians flying off the flat because they won't bed down in there.
Yeah,
You know? So in the evening, man, they just come
They
flying
come
out.
in.
They sit in there all day eating salmon eggs.
That's what they're eating?
Yeah, they go hunt around in the creek and grab little salmon eggs. So if you eat one, they're
Not good.
not this time of year. It ain't
Yeah.
great. No, it's pretty bad.
Is that how the bears are as well?
Couldn't tell you. I would venture to say, I'll show you, but we don't want to eat these bears.
Yeah, yeah.
On the fall. No, they're bad news. Okay, so I'll show you. This looks like a 30 millimeter tube.
It
We're gonna
is.
measure
It's 30
that,
millimeter.
Bubby. So we measure the scope tube. It is 30 millimeter. Then we're gonna measure your bullet. It is 18, same number. So now the only difference between you two guys' guns is if the
I don't know, might be close.
rings are a different height.
Yeah, the ring is a different set of rings, but
Yeah, it's got a different base and stuff on it. So let's see how close these two numbers are. This is a little hard to get at, but so the difference between we're gonna measure from here to here, and we're looking for the middle of the bolt and the middle of your scope. That's why we added them and divided it in half, because that's half the bolt and half the scope. And then when you add this number to it, which is 31.2.
31.2.
I don't know that 0.2 millimeters is going to be a thing, but
Yeah. Did you call it 31?
and I'm guessing this is going to be a 12 twist or 11 and a
I have
half.
to look that up.
I am sure. We'll put 11 in. So what did we come up with?
79.
79. Did you divide those two and a half?
I did not.
Okay, that
Divide
seemed
that by 2, Jeff.
a little odd.
79?
Yeah, you got to divide the first two and a half and then add them to that.
Yeah, I forgot to take the
Like 30.
48, make 24. 31. 55.
Okay, so 55 millimeters, 2.165 inches.
2.165 inches.
So that's how high exactly your crosshairs are, as best as we can measure, from where your firing pin hits the dead center middle of your bore. So when you shoot a gun, your scope's going to be aiming at it, and your barrel's going to be like this. And the higher your scope is, the more angle you got as you're sighting it in it, and the lower your scope is, the less angle it is to get there. So you need to know that, so it affects the drop downrange, is what it does. It doesn't affect the drop, it affects the angles that you're set up at. The drop is essentially, it's a parabolic arc. The drop's the same no matter what scope, or it has a scope or not, but it's the way you're aiming it, and the angle of your barrel in relation to your bore, or to your scope, is one thing that's an important thing at the front end of the process. So once you get that sucker in there, then we collect the actual velocity of the bullet itself, like in a real detailed way. We'll shoot a bunch of times, and we'll get the average on, say, like 10 shots.
Okay.
So there'll be a spread of like 30, 40 feet per second, probably with that ammo. So it'll be somewhere in the middle will be the average. And then we'll put that in, and then you're pretty much done after that.
Okay.
It'll just do what it's supposed to. So we do need to collect the BC data on those bullets. Did you say let me look if mine's even got them. You know what? I do have the app that should have that in it. Let me find my 308. See if it's in there. That's the Nosler.
Nosler 165 grain.
308 ballistic tip. There it is. It's even got Litz's version.
Oh, yeah?
So that's a 227 G7. 444 G1. So it's a 227 G7. And what one were you shooting?
I'm shooting. So what I have is that what he dialed it in for is that AccuBond 280 grain
180.
Norma. Yeah, 180 Norma.
And then what were your ballistic tips? Were they the same?
They were the
180?
same, but they were 180 grain.
Okay. So we do have Litz's 180 ballistic tip in here too, and it is 241. So that's good to know. And Let me see if we just have that Norman in here. I don't have Norman in mine, period.
Okay.
So, but I'll show you how to get that by shooting it. There's a way
Okay.
to get it by shooting it. So you can take it. What we would do is we would take your ballistic tip data and your normal velocity, your ballistic tip ballistic coefficient.
Yeah.
We would take your actual velocity on that Norman ammo, and we would fire it at distance and see where it hits, and we'll dial it till it impacts right, and then we'll make your ballistic coefficient match what we just dialed,
Okay.
and then it will be good.
Okay.
It'd be good. But I bet you out to like, those are really similar bullets. I bet you like 600 yards, as long as the velocity is within some reasonable,
Amount still.
you're still gonna hit it.
Okay.
It's not a big thing. 500 yards, you will hit it.
Yeah.
But it'll be a good way to show you how to do that without having, and you can get your velocity without real numbers too, without a chronograph easily. Same way, it's just reverse engineered the velocity by the drop.
Okay.
You got to know one or the other. You got to know your BC or your velocity. And if you got your BC, you can do what I just said about the ballistic coefficient. Just fire it and see where you hit, and then you'll
So
know.
BC is the consistency between the rounds.
The BC is the aerodynamic drag factor of the bullet.
Okay.
So how much drag is induced by the air it's flying through, and then we'll have to put the real barometric pressure in because that'll change the
Yeah.
way it's looking at the BC.
Gotcha.
But you could just see where you hit and make, and then you pull the velocity and the BC out of thin air that way. Calculate it. Basically, if you got a dial 3.4 mils or whatever, you can actually put the 3.4 mils in, and most apps will automatically populate the velocity box for you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Some people do that. They say like they're truing their velocity. I don't believe that that's a thing, because that's something else is wrong. If you have your real velocity in there and you're not hitting where you're shooting, don't screw with your velocity. That's not. You can fix it. You can fix it to where it's pretty good, but that's not what the problem was. The problem was you didn't measure your scope height right, or your barometric pressure's wrong or something, because that velocity is a real hard number.
Yeah.
And most people
Fairly
will,
consistent. Too.
most people will change it to get where they want to be, but that's not.
That ain't how you do it.
No.
Gotcha.
I've done it. I've done it. But that's just because I'm lazy that
Yeah,
day or
I
something,
know.
you know. I feel like getting my calipers out. So, honestly, if you've got a good engine, ballistic engine, and you collect your data well, like what we just did with your scope, and sight it in perfectly, there should be no
No doubt.
variance.
I got you.
It should be what it says.
All right.
If you've got a good one, it's going to be correct. Out to a mile.
Yeah, when it's off, you better find something wrong in the
Yeah.
system or something wrong with you put in data wrong. I've actually,
It's always the dope inputs wrong somewhere.
and it's usually I screwed up and like in a Kestrel, it starts at 109 yards and you have to manually change it to 100 yards. And I've done stupid shit like that, go just in a hurry getting somebody's gun set up.
So you're sighted in wrong.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
right.
so then your curves off, especially when you get, like you say, past 500, it starts to show up.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a minute.
That's that 9 yards you started out with. that
You
said
sighted in at 100, but it thinks you sighted in at 109.
Yep.
And it's this much difference, but when you extrapolate that out
Yeah,
over
out
distance,
there.
all of a sudden it turns into a
Starts
foot.
compounding every
Yeah.
100 yards.
So that's one of the reasons I like to sight in at 50, because you can get so dang precise on your zero
Okay.
really easily. Even with a gun that's shooting an inch group or something, you can get at 50 yards, that's a half-inch group. Plus it's easier to aim, so it's probably even less than that.
Yeah.
And you can really fine-tune that sucker. But like this gun that I got here for Ashton, it's up there, but that one is just zeroed out at 100. I took it out when I came down here and I shot it twice and just got it so it was right on at 100. We may or may not do that at 50. Personally, I way prefer it at 50, just like I said too, because then you're 1 3/4 high at 100,
Yeah.
which puts you on a little over 200 automatically, so you can shoot dang near 300 yards with a 50-yard zero with a good flat shooting gun. And that takes a lot of the screwing around out. Sometimes some people just dial into 1/2 mil and leave it that way, which is same thing. 50 yard zero is 1/2 mil and 100 approximately. You know, pretty dang close.
Yeah, I'm showing I'll have to hold under 2/10 to hit 50 yards.
Yeah. Okay.
Most of them coming out.
That's that low scope.
Nothing ever rises. Gravity's always going
Yeah,
down.
it's a parabolic arc. So some people think the bullet gets higher. It's just your zero. That's all that is.
Okay.
As soon as that thing, and it's parabolic, so it's not a steady arc. It gets steeper and steeper the farther it goes, because the time of flight, as your bullet slows down, gravity's affecting it the same, but as it slows down, it's traveling less, horizontal distance. So the vertical component over time, because it's going slower, has more time to suck it down. So your arc is like parabolic. It goes like, it gets more and more, but steeper arc the farther it goes.
So time of flight at 700 yards is almost 1 second, 0.911 for this round I'm shooting.
You count to one. Ding.
And that's why, like he was telling me,
I would have pulled 0.7 out of my butt for that answer.
Would you?
Yeah,
It's showing.
but it's a
0.9,
velocity.
but
It's a
a little
velocity.
slower.
Yeah.
You probably are running out of that longer.
I don't know.
So that's why a lot of times when he was talking about shooting a match, you'll hear a report before you the gun ding. Yes, it can get construed, and that's why I said somebody should be spotting on spotter view. Okay, that's an impact. Call it.
Once you do it, you know when you're supposed to hear it. Boom, clang, like it's pretty it is perfectly consistent. And when I was shooting that NRL match, I shot at the 1,000-yard target, and I know I hit it. Like, I've shot 1,000 yards many times. It goes boom, clank, and he didn't say anything, so I didn't change nothing. I shot again, boom, clank, and it's I'm like, I'm gonna go wash your binoculars, buddy. So, anyway, so Ashton, I'm gonna have you. I'm fiddled with this gun today.
Callie, do you know, in case we ain't together, whatever, you gonna have that jacket you got on all the time? You need to put this in your pocket and zip it up, he said. It don't go in your gear bag.
Come over here on this side, Ashton. Let's here's what I want you to do. How are we on about the middle somewhere? Yeah. So there's no lens caps on that. I just want you to look through that scope and tell me if you can see the little numbers and all that crap on the crosshairs. Are they blurry?
No, they're clear. I
Okay,
can read all.
close your eyes. Look again. Were they clear as soon as you looked?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, get in the gun, close your eyes.
Now they're not clear.
Well, you're doing that. That's why you always, like the
you
best
are
way to do it
close.
is to aim at the sky or something white and close your eyes and open them. If it's blurry, move it, close your eyes, open them. Because you will actually focus or unfocus that by looking.
There is clear when I open
Okay,
my
so
eyes.
do this. Get on the gun so it feels comfortable to you without looking through the scope. I mean, close your eyes.
Okay.
And just, okay, now get it comfortable. And then look through the scope. After it feels comfortable, then look through the scope.
That's what you were saying yesterday.
Is that kind of reasonable?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because it's, if you don't need to move farther forward or farther back or up or down, crazy.
I mean, it's when I open my eyes.
So it
it's
feels
clear.
like your natural hold for the gun when you open your eyes. It's more or less. I mean, it's my gun. So
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna,
yeah.
not any crazy stuff we can do, but I don't want it to be completely cattywampus for you.
I mean,
Everybody's a little different. But that's what
You shouldn't have to fight to see through the scope.
no, I can see it good. I feel
Okay.
like there's no
Okay.
blurriness at all. I can
That
see,
should
I
be
can see
fine.
clear.
This gun actually has a little bit of kick to it because it's pretty light from my perspective. But so this is Callie's gun, if I remember right.
And that's what she needs to check the most.
Yeah. So let's start from scratch here, Callie. Hold on.
Come around here, Callie.
I have a thing right here that we're gonna put on here. No, not that one. Nor that one. Whoa! You know what? I don't have one.
They can bring me.
Okay.
Got a bag downstairs.
Let's do this. Let's just set this right here.
You got your beanbag?
So
It's down here in my room.
I want you to just
As soon as you walk in, up
I'll kind of hold it for you.
Run,
But
grab it.
I just want you to look through the scope, and you're not aiming or trying to see anything out there. I just want you to quickly look through the scope and see that you can see clear crosshairs or if they're blurry or not. Just as soon as you get them in your sight.
Blurry.
They're
Well,
blurry.
is the
Now, I'm not talking about what you're looking at.
okay then? Clear.
Only the crosshairs. Are they like crisp lines and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want you to close your eyes and put the thing on your shoulder where you want it, and put your face where it goes, and then open them and see what you see. So don't like revisit how you think you should hold the gun. Just I want it to be complete. I think we're okay.
Too high.
Just like so it's comfortable for you without looking through the scope. Just, I'll even go like this. So I'll cover up the front lens and tell me when it feels like you want to hold the gun. Does that feel like how you would want to hold it?
No. Well, I don't know.
I mean, like, make it comfortable.
Yeah, like you're gonna shoot.
Yeah, just like you're gonna shoot. I'm gonna block it out so you can't see anything.
Okay.
Is that how you feel like holding it? Is that,
Yeah.
okay, try it again, and then I'm gonna take my hand away. Can you see through the whole scope?
No.
Okay, what was the problem?
This side is black. I can only see.
Okay. Let me think here. So, okay, tell me, okay, do it again.
Okay.
Okay, you still got a tunnel vision going on there?
Just a little.
Do you need to try to get closer? Does that help or make it worse?
That helps.
Okay, your scope's too far forward. Okay,
Slap.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move your scope back.
Okay.
And I could easily move it back one notch, but it looked like you moved more than that.
Yeah, it felt like I moved a lot.
It did. So your scope's definitely too far forward, or the stock's too long.
Okay.
If the stock was forward or shorter, that would have the same effect because you'd get closer to the scope, which is super. All stocks are too long, even
Yeah.
for me. I'm not kidding. That's absolutely a thing.
Okay.
So
You want a tripod with a clamp?
You want fixie sticks?
you're gonna want one. I want my fix-it sticks. If you don't mind.
You want mine? I got mine.
Okay. Yeah. Let me
Mine are
borrow
in
them
my
real
room
quick.
if that's easier to grab.
His are right there. So I'm gonna try to just take the scope off, move back a notch.
Okay.
And if that doesn't get us where we need to be, then we're gonna get crazy with it, and we're gonna actually fix it.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
thinking,
what I'm like, hey, throw that
We're-
up. Does
we're-
that look good?
I can get it. I can
Yeah.
get the. I can easily get the length right for you right here on the boat,
Yeah.
but I can't level the scope up on a boat
Yeah.
because boats move and they're not
Yeah.
level. But when we go to the beach,
You know
I
what
can
I'm thinking?
finish it.
Shit, skilled beer with it.
And don't worry about it not being sighted in because we're gonna take care of all that
Okay.
anyways. That's not gonna be a
Yeah,
problem.
and it's,
Okay.
Hold on.
yeah, that's good right there.
I completely get it.
Thank you, Brian. Ooh,
He's gonna get you fixed up.
fancy.
Yeah, but I did shot that the deer was shot high. I shot it high when I was.
He was no, he wasn't high. He was a little far further back, maybe. I was thinking than it should.
I'm telling you what, if a gun fits you,
It's
you're
all-
way more deadly with it.
That's why we have those like adjustables so we can adjust the length of pole and
Yep.
all that. So like,
So
or even the
when
Jeeps.
somebody buys a gun from me, before I even let them take it and shoot it, we lay down on the ground and get just close your eyes, put the scope exactly, all that stuff right from the get-go. The length of pole. Ooh, I didn't want to grab that too good. I'm not gonna.
I got a 10 millimeter for that bolt.
I don't think it's what I got here, but I got one more thing to try. So let me try this other one. It's not that little
You're right,
one.
it's not that big.
I can use just a monster screwdriver. It looks
Those
like.
are blue Loctite.
Oh, these are Loctite.
Blue.
Blue, okay. Still, those are aluminum rings?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, big length.
I ain't had no problem. I mean, I was once in the loose.
No, I mean, tighten them, yeah, but taking them all in all, because well, he's probably like me, we move scopes around so much, or I do.
I never Loctite a scope.
Yeah, I don't plan on.
What you want to do though is you want to torque them how they're
No, I
supposed to
torque
be.
them to whatever the specs.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to Loctite them. I never do, and I've never had a
Okay.
problem. I don't think my bit's not going in there all the way. And that's the closest one I got. And I have this dinky little thing that I'm scared to stick in there and try and turn it. You know,
I mean, damn, there's
well, I don't have every Allen head. I don't have every hex bit in the world in this
See the
little
color
kit
of that
right here.
case he's looking at?
yes, sir.
Go down in my room and there's another fix it. We just check it. I brought my small.
I mean, I can easily just move the dang scope. I can move the
Yeah.
scope back an
It
inch,
says fix
easy,
stick.
without taking the base.
That would
off the
help.
base.
Whether it fix it completely.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm only going to get a quarter inch off the
You don't have to
base.
worry about zero is bad.
Yeah.
If I just move the scope back, it's probably still going to be sighted in.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Just
But-
one notch. You got one notch there.
How did you level this thing?
I got the so I got a bench and I put one level on the gun, get it level,
Okay.
and then one on the top of the scope.
That's all I would do here.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I would use this string bob.
Okay,
But there's
well, I
no
didn't know
level
the
on the
string
gun,
was a
so-
great idea.
Honest with you, what looks good is going to be better than level. Because there's no
Yeah.
level on it, so what looks good is how
What
you're going
looks
to hold
good
it all the
is
time anyway.
And that's the basic kit. I don't have that. Bring my big one. So it's
I
all
got the
same
basic
stuff.
kit too, and I jammed it too full of crap, and I don't think you got anything different. Yours is different, Brian. You got more bits in
He's
yours.
got the fancy one.
Dang.
It was on sale. I don't know.
There you go. I like that too. Yeah, on sale. That's me.
I don't have one, and I'm always just wrenching on all my buddies.
I'm just scared to
stuff,
put a
so-
lot of torque on your thing because I don't want to be the one that stripped your hex head out. Ooh, I'm making progress. Okay, we're good. We killed it in a good way.
Yeah, it should all be the same.
This one fits.
I think I'm seriously missing that bit.
You think so?
There's one missing in there, and I don't know where it is.
So tomorrow I'm going to be missing one. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait till he gets off the boat.
Okay, you know what happens? I got a bunch of employees. The tools that's on my service truck, because I do occasionally
I
still
hate it when
work.
people don't put
I
tools
spray
back.
paint my damn tools blue.
So we're going to go ahead and just move this back, and you're still going to hit the target. It may not be, exactly within that quarter inch of
It's
where you
definitely
were.
be closer than for eye relief.
So I'm not going to torque these on real hard yet, but we're going to try that one more time. I'm going to cover up your scope, and you're just going to get nice and comfortable with it. Now you love to hold the gun, and we're going to see if you still have a tunnel. Ready?
Mhm.
You still need to move forward?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
Hold on, let me.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to cover it up again. Just you want to be perfectly comfortable.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't fight the gun. It's got to work for you. Ready?
It maybe up a tad. It's like almost there.
So you got a little tunnel vision, and if you move forward, it'll probably get a little bit big. If you were like a little less natural, a little more forward, it'd be okay. Is that where the problem lies? If you get further back, it just sucks. Okay, yeah, your scope's too far forward. So, I mean, I would fix it.
Fix it.
Personally. Yeah,
I mean, it'll break it.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot that 300 and we'll fix it when we get home.
I'm gonna use this. Do you know what the
Yeah,
torque?
Take it over to Nate's and Nate said this.
Do you recall what the torque were on these bases at 30? I'm guessing 30.
Yeah, I think it was like 28.
So
whoever made
These are like 15 or 18 or something. Probably.
Yeah, 16 or 18 on those. Yeah.
Okay, so your scope's all the way forward. So I'm just gonna put this at 28, just like you said. I'll need that again. Do you see what we're doing here? Go home and do that
Yeah.
with all your guns.
That's why I have them. Is something alright? Just torquing everything. And that's usually
Stock's the first
usually your
thing.
action screws are the big one.
Well, I'm at it. Let's do that. Let's put your stock on, huh? Well, is this the same one here? Ooh, okay. So your scope's gonna be crooked, but we're gonna fix it. How's that, Gravy?
Togger her up.
If this is
So
my
you're
fix,
moving, you're moving this piece back.
yeah, because I think basically the stock's too long.
Gotcha.
So the eye
So
release.
I should get, you
jump
think I
up
ought to
there.
get her a shorter
She needs to
butt
be
pad or
about
leave
that
it
much
alone after
closer
you
to
do
it.
this?
She needs to be in that 3.5.
Shorter
Yeah,
butt
yeah.
pad still help her.
Gotcha.
Once we get it, it's fine.
Yeah.
This is not
That's why
really
they make
grabbing
cantilever
that.
and everything else too.
Yeah.
These
Because
are
as tall and long as I am, prone length of pull versus looking over my tip top on my tiptoes is a different eye relief. I'll have tunnel vision, but I'll live with it if it's up high on a prop versus almost 90% of our shooting is from the ground to waist level. And smaller, I don't mean that in a bad way, but a lot of smaller guys I ask them, do they have trouble, and they look at me like they're crazy. But I definitely have a different length of pull or eye relief from prone to up here. I get tunnel vision at the top.
See, I
versus
think I do too.
See that little
Sometimes
shiny
I'm blacking
line?
out.
Mhm.
That's how much I move
Especially
it
if
back.
I'm
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm
So I'm gonna
squatting,
move it
I'm
back
like,
about
I'm like,
third
you're
of
all
an
over the place
inch.
trying to
Yeah.
get my, if I lay
Well,
down.
it's probably gonna be crooked, but we don't care about
And
that.
what you,
Okay.
So
the
just
way
get
I
comfortable.
alleviate that
You
is
know,
I
just
know
want
here-
when you're fully comfortable on the
here's
gun, I'm
majority
gonna
of
move my
shooting,
hand
the
and I
deer
want
stands
you to see the
here.
whole scope.
Yeah, and I
Right?
set
Tell
all
me
my
when you're
stuff
ready.
up.
I'm ready.
And then that extreme.
Is it good?
blacks out.
Yep.
Is that where you like it?
You're moving your head a little bit.
Yeah, I like
Do you
that.
want me to move it back a little more and try that?
I mean, I think this is good.
Okay, one more thing we're gonna try. We're gonna turn it all the way up because that's when your eye relief is the most critical.
Okay.
So tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going for it.
Tunnel?
Uh,
Get comfortable. Let's try one more time.
oh no.
You still seeing black?
No, I don't see black. It's just like
Ready?
I don't see black anymore at all. It's just blurry a little.
Oh,
That's because you
That's
zoomed
no
up.
problem.
Don't worry about
Oh, then yeah, I'm
That's
good.
no
it. You can see
problem.
the whole entire scope,
Yeah,
and it feels
You
like
just
you're
look for
holding
the
it how
black
you
line.
like to hold the gun.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't see any black anymore.
Okay. Perfect.
That looks right. I bet if you open the bolt and pull it to the back, the bolt will be even with the ocular.
Pretty close. Yep. So
That's a good trick. And if
It's
you
tight enough
measure
that it's not gonna
it's 10
move.
inches.
plus I can see how much is there.
Mhm.
A millimeter's not gonna change things at all. But as long as we've got like that third or quarter, that's more. That's
More excited.
I'm saying that's 7
Feel
millimeter.
good about this.
We got a 7 millimeter gap. You see the shiny part
Yeah,
where it used to be.
yeah.
I
So
think
we
all
brought
are.
it back
That'd be
7
awesome.
millimeters.
Oh,
Plus
good
you
to
can look at this, it's pretty much dead,
Yeah.
even with the middle of the bolt
I
handle.
see.
So that's where you're gonna want that thing. I've torqued these on, so we just need to level the scope and torque these back down, and then this gun will be
Ready to go.
styling.
Ooh,
Bear killer.
yeah, that feels a lot better.
Okay,
When that buck walked out the other day, I was struggling bad. But I also, my heart was like at my feet. So I was like, it took me a second though. But
We
all
call
I
we
saw
call
was
that
black.
paranoia.
Well, it was getting dust too, so you were running out of light.
So just out of, Greg, if it's okay with you, just out of curiosity, she's with her dad. If you grab this 300 and put her on it, let her try to look through the scope real quick and see if you see the difference between.
I would
weight.
leave the scope down in an
Just,
emergency.
just curious as
Just
to
to see.
the adjustment, if she can see the difference.
Okay. I'm gonna put it exactly how it was. We might as well eliminate whatever variables we got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the scope up and set it. Well, it's close to where it was.
I seen that. Is that because that's a long action? That bolt's way out past. That
Yeah,
don't matter.
because the
Okay.
bolt is longer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. see
Tunnel
how much-
vision.
See how
Yeah,
she's-
that's bad.
See how she's that far away from the scope to get
Also,
there?
that stock's way
See,
low.
you gotta get way. See, that's
Yeah.
because this scope's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Way-
I always eyeball it off the tang,
Yeah.
but this scope's way further forward than yours was. It's closer to what it was. So, let me turn this down. You always want to turn your scopes down as low as they go. For when the bear pops out of the bushes 5 feet away.
And grab mine behind you. I bet she'll probably be able to function.
What did he have? He had a client that we built him a gun, and he goes, and he brought his buddy. He's like, we're doing all this long range stuff. They've been shooting for hours, and then he ends up shooting his bear like 80 yards. He's like, you practice all that long range, and then you shoot the bear 80 yards.
I guess Nate wants you to
Well,
try this
getting the
one.
bears.
No, mine behind you. It should be-
Yeah, sure. He's like, well,
Sorry,
I got one of
I'm
these.
confused.
It is cool to say.
I shot that bear at 741 yards.
Yeah.
So yours is a little bit further back.
Yeah, because I have to find a happy medium.
So you always want to check your eye relief with it turned all the way up too, because the box gets smaller cranked all the way up. Slide that out your way a little bit.
I might better check mine just to make
I
sure.
don't even know where to.
I mean, I feel pretty good with mine, but I ain't never done it like that.
So tell me,
Might
I
tell
can tell
him.
us too about all.
Yeah.
Tell me when.
Okay. Oh, that one's worse than the one before.
You're just far behind the scope.
Yeah.
Right there.
So that's all part of the scope mounting process.
Is that
Wow, that's
same
crazy.
PRC a long action?
That's
Huh.
a medium action. So, correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
would
Medium
do-
actions weren't a thing until a couple years ago.
Yeah, I would do one on a 300 Wisdom
Oh yeah.
because it's too long for a sharp, but it's not long enough for a long.
Yeah.
A 7 PRC is pretty much long.
Yeah.
By the time they got that big long bolt that sticks out of it and stuff. But I mean, it's fine. It's great.
Yeah, that's a bat medium action. So
That's my favorite action. It's just a knockoff, or it's a lightened up HR, which is HR bat is the best.
so just
action.
those relief cuts in the side of the receiver.
I don't remember if this is I might be mad at you. Let me look. No, yeah, it's a 2-lug action too, so you won't break it. 3-lug actions are weak. Guaranteed, they're weak.
Oh yeah.
Yep.